Hey, it's Kaero. Welcome back. Tonight we are doing Jump In. I wanted to make this video for people who are kind of newer to Magic the Gathering Arena, and maybe they are interested in doing Jump In, but they don't really know quite what it is. So I'm going to break down what it is, and then I'm going to play a few games. It's very, very simple. It's a good way to get cards if you're a newer player or you want to expand your collection for cheap. Now, a lot of these cards, they're not going to be like the most powerful big bombs in the set, but it's a nice way to get some rares, get some good uncommons, and really flesh out your collection across the board. So let me show you what's going on here. So you'll enter the event. I think it's like 2,000 gold or something, easily done when you're doing your daily quests. I already entered this one, so you'll have to verify the cost on that. But what you'll do is you'll click Choose Packets, and you'll play games until you win, and you get one card of at least uncommon rarity. So you get a little bit of bonus, and you can't be disqualified from it. So it's a cool thing for new players to start building the collection, because you can't, you don't enter the game and then just get nothing, right? So let's choose our packets. We are going to be confronted with 3 different packets of 20 cards, including lands. And how this works is we're going to choose one packet, and then we're going to choose another packet of 3 random ones. We're going to put those packets together. They're going to have all the lands included. That is going to be the entire deck, and then we'll just jump right into the matches. So I think I am in the mood for some Onslaught. Phyrexian Rager is a good common. I really like it. It's 3 mana 2/2. Comes in, draws you a card, and you lose a life. But yeah, if that's in there, maybe it's some Phyrexians. Let's check that out. Next packet is Stampede, Enchanting, or Graveyard. So when you're doing Jump In, it just really depends on what kind of decks you like to play. But to have the most synergy here, not that it really matters, but I'm going to go Graveyard. And that way we have 2 packets with black cards. So now if we look at our deck here, we've got tons of black cards, blue only card here at the top, but then everything else that we have here is black and blue. So I could go over the whole deck list, kind of see what's going on here, but for the sake of brevity, I'm just going to run right in. I'm not sure we have Geothermal Bogs in here. We don't have any red cards, but oh well. And you get to keep all these cards. So let's just, pun intended, jump in. Or let's get started. See what card we get out of our uncommon. Hope you're having a great day. If this is your first time here on the channel, please consider, if you like the video, hitting that thumbs up and consider subscribing. I do ranked gameplay with a bunch of different decks. I do Magic the Gathering news. I do all kinds of stuff related to Magic the Gathering. So before you subscribe, you can click on the channel. Go check out those videos, and if it's something that you're interested in, I appreciate you hitting the subscribe, and I try to make the highest quality videos that I possibly can. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Alright, we are going first. We've got Battle Rage Blessing, 2-drop, instant, target creature gets Death Touch indestructible till end of turn. That's a combat trick. Night Clubber, 2 black, 1 generic, 2/2 Human Warrior. When it enters creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 till end of turn. We can also blitz this, meaning we cast it, it gets haste, and then when it dies we get to draw a card. We sacrifice it at the end of combat. In Tattered Apparition, 1 black, 3 generic for a 2/2 flying, and you can pump it for 2 mana and give it +1/+1. Alright, we'll keep that. These 2 right here enter the battlefield tapped, so let's get those down first. Looks like we're not going to have a creature until turn 3. Gavany Trapper, 0/2 for 1. They can tap 2 mana and tap it to tap one of our creatures. Alright. We still have nothing to play, so we'll go tap land. We drew Maestro's Initiate, a 3/1, 3-drop. We can exile it from our graveyard, draw 2 cards, and discard a card. Let's have a 1/3 Vigilance Enlist here. Okay, we drew a removal spell. Night Clubber can come down, give them all -1/-1. I think we're going to go Maestro's Initiate to block with 3 power. Honestly, I think our Tattered Apparition is probably going to be putting in some work here. If they don't have any flyers, if they're like ground-based. So there's a green mana. So if they're all ground-based, we'll be able to pump this thing and start hitting them with it. Extinguish the Light destroys a creature or planeswalker. If its mana value is 3 or less, you gain 3 life. They tap our creature, hit us for 1. Ouchie. Dig up the body. Mill 2 cards, return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Casualty 1, so we can sack a creature to do that twice when we cast that. Alright, let's attack. See if they want to trade. They do not. So now we'll go Tattered Apparition. See if they can deal with our flyer. If they want to race damage, we can race. They don't have any removal. 4/4 Vigilance. They can attack us for 1 if they want. We could kill that, but we also want to keep up Battle Rage Blessing. In case they kill our apparition, we can give it Indestructible and Death Touch till end of turn. We also have this at instant speed, so we can kill one of their things. So let's go in the air, bring them to 15. Play that. And then we'll end the turn. Keep up our removal spell here. This spell, which can make something indestructible and give it Death Touch to kill one of their big things. Let's see what they attack us with here. Attacking us for 4. Alright, we won't block. Actually, you know what? We'll just go ahead and kill that. 4 damage is a lot to keep taking, so we'll try to get back at him in the air here. Wonder if they're going to try to kill our Tattered Apparition now. Exact the Truth. Choose one. They reveal their hand, choose a creature, enchantment, or planeswalker, they discard it, or have them sacrifice an enchantment. We'll attack with both. See if they want to trade. They just take 5. Exile 1 target non-land permanent, and then they gain 2 life. Right? Guess they're going to take our flyer. So they go to 17, then back down to 14. Instant, instant. Surprise me if they... Well, they're attacking with the 0/2. Alright. No blocks. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white soldier token. Okay, so we are going to exact the truth on them and get our flyer back, I think. Uh-oh. There's Syndicate Infiltrator here. Flying Ward 2. Declare 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard. It gets +2/+2. Interesting. Play that. And we don't really have any good attacks, so we'll just kind of hang back. And then if they take this out, we'll exact the truth, have them sacrifice their Prayer of Binding, and that will bring our Tattered Apparition back to our field, to the field, and we'll be able to get in the air with that. When it becomes tapped, gain 1 life and scry 1. Okay. So they have 2 creatures within list here, meaning that they can use this, tap this next turn. Gonna come in for 1, come in the 1/3. Vigilance. Alright. I think we're good with the trade there, and we'll block the 1/1 with the 2/2. They have a combat trick or something, that's fine, they can use it. Yep. Kill both of our things. Aven Heartstabber, 1/1 flying. As long as there are 5 or more mana values in your graveyard, it gets +2/+2 and has Death Touch. When it dies, mill 2 cards and draw a card. Okay. And have them sacrifice their Prayer of Binding. Get our flyer back. Now, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we use this mana to pump our Tappert Apparition, we can do 8 damage to them next turn. And we're still at 18 life. We're looking pretty good here. How many mana values do we have? That's a 2, that's a 3, that's a 3, that's a 4. So we need like a 1 and a 5 in our graveyard to make these both have +2/+2. I assume this is going to enlist something. Meaning when it attacks, they get to tap an untapped creature and then add its power. Six damage. We're at 18. I think we can probably take that, so we'll just take it. One 4 with reach, so that can block our flyers. That's not necessarily that cool. Let's mill some cards. The reason I'm milling some cards is to see if we can get these things to be pumped up here. Turn the Nightclubber to hand. Blitz that, make all their stuff -1/-1, killing the Herbalist and this token, and making this a 0/3. But killing our flyer. Protecting their thing, very smart. We're still at 12 life, so I don't think they want to block with their sharpshooter and just have it die. Otherwise, they can't block this 3 if they don't block there. They're out of cards. Now we get to draw a card. Balduvian Atrocity, a 2/3 with a kicker of red. That's why that bog is in there, huh? 3, and we play the kicker. It enters the battlefield. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Oh, they're attacking with the 1/4 with reach. No, they're not. They decided not to. So they can deal us 3 damage here if they enlist something. Here, we'll take 5. We'll cast this with the kicker. We'll bring back the Night Clubber. Kill their Samite Herbalist. They're going to tap one of our things down with their Trapper. Have to pay the ward cost. In with the Night Clubber. I think just that. Okay, now we give this Death Touch. Get rid of their reach creature. They have a flyer. When another creature enters the battlefield under your control, gets +1/+1 till end of turn. So we can attack with our 3/3 still, just not our 1/1 right now. We'll block with the 1/1 because it'll die. It'll mill 2 cards, and that might turn on our big graveyard effect here, and also we get to draw a card. We draw the Raven Man. Beginning of each end step, if a player discarded a card this turn, create a 1/1 black bird that can't block, and you can tap 4 to make each opponent discard a card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can deal 5 damage to us next turn. So let's attack them here. We'll put out the Raven Man. And we will get the Maestro's Initiate out of our graveyard. Draw 2 cards, discard 1. And then we'll make a little token that can't block. You know what? I'm going to discard that, just because we can play the Grifter to protect us. Just more blockers. And we can try to deal the damage to kill them in the air with the Infiltrator here. The Grifter, all he's going to do is just block. You can also tap 3, and he'll connive, meaning we have to draw a card, discard a card, which will trigger another Raven Man activation. Attacking for 2. Alright. Girder Goons. When it dies, create a tap 2/2 black rogue creature. Okay. So let's attack with the Infiltrator. They're going to tap it, I guess, with the Trapper. Guess we can attack with this. This has Menace. But we can't kill anything if they double block it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We don't really have any good attacks, so let's play Girder Goons. We'll connive. So we can make another bird. Okay, let's connive this land away. We definitely don't want this land. We got Braid's Frightful Return. If this is a read-ahead saga, so we can play this for 3. We can choose which step it comes in on. So we can sack a creature. If we do, they discard a card. We can return a creature from your graveyard to your hand, or target opponent may sacrifice a non-land, non-token permanent. If they don't, they lose 2 life and draw a card. So we're going to play this. We're going to go step 3, so they can sacrifice one of their creatures, or they lose 2 life and we draw a card. It's a hard decision when you're at 5 life. Ooh, they just got rid of that. Alright. We got there, and that is Jump In. So let's see what reward we got for winning our first game. And if you lose that first game, no worries at all. You just queue up, play again, just for fun. See what we got. Claim our prize. We got a Death Bonnet Sprout. 1 green, 1/1 for a fungus. Cute little mushroom. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. If there are 3 more creatures in the graveyard, transform it into a 3/3 Death Bonnet Hulk. Not so cute mushroom. And there we go. So, if you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up. Consider subscribing for more Magic the Gathering Arena and MTG content. And I will hopefully see you next time.